Be prepared for opportunity. So what comes to my mind when I hear that is doing what needs to be done so that I am prepared for whatever opportunity or blessing that is coming my way, because I don't want to miss out on it, or because it may never come around again, and maybe it will, I don't know, right? But all I know is that I need to be in position and ready for when that opportunity comes. And that could relate to any part of your life: health, love life, career, or just any part of your life in general, right? So one of the things I did wrote down some notes, was that removing limiting beliefs, people, and distractions. The beliefs part of this is that you may have certain beliefs about, let's say, money, for example. I know a lot of people like to use that part of the Bible. I'm not a religious person, but I know that it says the root of money is the root of all evil, right? Or something like that. The love of money is the root of all evil. And it's like, no, it's not. Like, it's the person who makes it, it's the person. Money is energy. It can't be good nor evil. We put it in material form, of course, yes, but it's the person who uses the money and has the money that if whether they choose to use it for good or bad, that's them, right? Besides the point. But that's a belief that a lot of people have, and that needs to be removed. If you limit yourself to saying, well, I'm never going to be a millionaire, and besides, no one in my family has ever been one, that's a restricting thing. That's limiting yourself. That's stopping yourself. You need to release anything, basically, is what I'm saying. Release anything, whether it's person, place, or thing, out of your life to allow energy to flow to you and through you, right? And so to be prepared for that is like, what are some things that you have limiting or restrictive beliefs about? Who are people in your life that they're not doing anything with their life, really? They're not growing. They're not trying to, maybe they don't have a business, maybe they're not going to school to further their education, something. But you are wanting to do that. You're wanting to start a business. You're wanting to progress your life in some way. So if your circle of friends are people who are not really doing anything with their life, you need to now have a new circle of friends and associates. You either need to just say, look, we got to part ways, or you just distance yourself for a while so you can focus on you and your goals so that you are prepared for the opportunity or opportunities, right? And if, of course, the people in your circle might be your family. So a lot of times you can't avoid that, right? But you can kind of like avoid it in a sense where you're not giving too much of your energy and time to family that can be a hindrance to you lacking in preparation, right? And obviously, if this is a family member that you're married to, or is your child, you have to act accordingly to that, right? So that's one. Remove any limiting beliefs or anything restrictive. I don't do that when it comes to money. I'm like, I am open to unlimited amounts of money right now. That's one of my things. One of my other thinking is I know regardless of if there's never been a millionaire or multimillionaire in my family, I'm going to be one of the first in my family to be a multimillionaire. And there's just other, beliefs that you may have. And it doesn't have to only do with just money. It can do with a business. It can do with your love life. You might feel like you're unloved. You are loved. You will find the right soulmate or twin flame, whatever you may believe in at that point, if a love relationship is something that you want, right? And you have to get rid of distractions, anything that gets you off course to where you want to be in your life. It's time to get rid of that distraction. Get rid of those people or things that's causing you to stay off course and, again, lack in preparation, right? The next thing is the next thing I think of is sacrifice. So for me to be prepared for the opportunity, for example, my business, I am a life insurance broker. So when I started, I had to sacrifice some in my life in order to be prepared for the opportunity for this business, in order to be able to service people and who eventually just became my client, right? So one of those things was for one, I had to sacrifice a social life for a little while. And obviously this is, we're in 2021 now. So the pandemic, you weren't going anywhere anyway, right? But before then, it was just like, you kind of have to sacrifice a social life for a little while, because I'm studying for this license. And once I study for the license, now I have to focus on really just building the business and getting clientele. And so going out, whether it's every weekend or every other weekend or whatever the case may be, it has to be put on hold for right now until I am where I want to be in the business, right? You might be sacrificing a love life. If you're single right now and a business, let's say, for example, is something you want to begin, you may need to put that dating life on hold for a little bit. Or if you're already in a relationship or marriage, hopefully your significant other understands what you're trying to do, and they'll give you the space and attention needed, just a little bit, obviously, while you're working on building your business, or if going back to school for a degree or something like that and is important to you, they'll understand and adjust accordingly with you, right? And if they can't understand, then that's a big problem, and obviously you need to have some deeper conversations with your significant other. If you're single, then you need to just kind of put the love life, dating life on hold for a little bit so that you can focus. And sometimes when you're preparing for certain opportunities, it may require you to walk this path just for a little while in the beginning alone. And you have to be okay with that, right? You have to be okay with that, because at the end, it's all worth it. You relieved yourself of all limiting beliefs, restrictions, whatever the case may be. You have to and then another thing about that is when you're removing limiting beliefs or thoughts, or that, think of it as a child. Children believe anything you tell them, and then as they get older, obviously they get influenced by the adults around them and the world, and they're able to decipher real from fake or lie from truth, whatever the case may be. But a lot of times that type of thinking where you can believe in the impossible is required to manifest whatever it is you want, right? That type of thinking allows your energy, if you have, your chakras, it allows that to be open and flowing, so that energy is able to come to you and flow through you freely. Release whatever control you're trying to have as well. We can't control everything in our life. We can only do the best we can. Whatever you can't control, let it go and let it flow. Period. You heard the saying once, you heard this saying before, but I'm here to say it again. If whatever it is you're trying to control is not working in the way that you want it to work, let it go and let it flow. If something is not meant to be fixed anymore, if it's not working by now and you keep trying to fix it, let it go. And that includes relationships, okay? Whether it's love relationships, family relationships, friendships, whatever, right? So sacrifice. Sometimes it will cause you to have to sacrifice a love life for a while, a dating life for a while, because a relationship, you're gonna have to divide up your energy and your focus to for that other person. You already, if you have kids and you're a single parent, you're already having to divide up your energy between work and or school and your child or children, right? So having another person now, when you're trying to start a business or you're trying to go back to school so you can get your degree, whatever the case may be, it's a distraction. It can be a distraction, and you'll end up giving up before you can even get the opportunity, before you even reach the end. And that's what you don't want to do, right? You don't want to have to start back over again, right? So that's sacrifice. And and another example would be like weight loss, right? So when you're wanting to lose weight, you're wanting to be more healthier, you're I wouldn't say sacrificing per se, but you're kind of like sacrificing, like, look, I'm giving up these type of foods, beverages, doing this kind of activity or hanging out with these kind of people because they're not supportive, or I know they're not really going to be supportive, or they may not be trying to lose weight like me, so I'm not going to hold them accountable for I can't hold them accountable for my own path here, right? So preparing yourself for the opportunity of being able to stay on track and losing weight, you have to maybe be comfortable to going on this path alone, right? You may be alone, especially if you live with other people. They're not going to eat. They may not want to eat what you're now going to be eating, right? And you have to be able to have enough willpower to say no to certain foods or beverages or activities that you used to do that caused you to be where you are now, and basically delay you even further to where you want to get to. So prepare yourself for the opportunity of being able to be more healthier, more better, feeling better about yourself, more self-confident, right? And I just get, another thing, just one of the last thing is that, like I said, you may have to rid yourself of your current circle and begin a new circle. So begin to find ways to surround yourself with things that can continue to help you be motivated, stay motivated, accountable for yourself. If you are looking to start a business, surround yourself with people who might be in the similar industry or other industries, or they are where you want to be in your business. For me, I am a part of a large group of people, a large firm that I work with, and when it comes to insurance. So I work with them. Everyone obviously are independent contractors, so they're not employees or anything like that. But that's besides the point. So we all just kind of work with one another. We help one another. I'm actually one of the community leaders for this firm, and every Tuesday we have a evening Zoom meeting, and we basically, it's not training or anything. I like to consider it a virtual socialization type of thing, and we all just talk. We maybe if we had a crazy week with a client or a carrier or something like that, or so I'm one of the leaders. I help facilitate that, and I help other agents or brokers out there, if they need to be pointed in the right direction, I'm there to help them. Some of these people are a part of my downline as well. And I hate using the word downline sometimes because it sounds so MLM-ish, But they're not my employees or anything like that. But they are a part of this firm because of me, through me. I'm like, I guess, a sponsor, so to speak, right? I'm there to mentor them, help point them in the right direction. But at the end of the day, everyone is their own person, their own business, right? Anyway, so surround yourself with like people. There's a saying I was reminded of the other day, that tribe equals vibe. Basically, your vibe will attract your tribe. So that's another thing, how you can become prepared for opportunities, right? Changing your energy. You have to change. If you want your surrounding to change, if you want your world to change around you, you have to first start here, yourself. You have to change your thinking about a lot of things. It's okay if you think, oh, people probably gonna think I'm crazy. And if they think you're crazy, so the F what? Right? Then don't say anything. When you're working on whatever business you're looking to begin, when you're working on your degree, whatever the case is, be quiet. You might have to move in silence, right? But of course, with certain businesses, you can't help but be public, but that doesn't mean you have to tell your closest family or friends about it yet. Maybe set a goal for yourself and say, you know what, when I reach this goal, then I will let whoever know what I'm doing, right? You could do something like that. So, but they won't, and then once you accomplish that goal, they won't think it's crazy then. Okay. So again, just do whatever needs to be done so that you are prepared for the opportunity. Okay? Stop wasting time. We don't get time back. We only get one life moment that we are even aware of or conscious of, right? So why not make sure you can do what you need to do? Whatever it is, have patience as well. Have patience with whatever you're trying to work towards. And even if you don't know what opportunities may be coming your way, you still need to be in position and prepared for whatever opportunities may come your way, right? So you're like, man, I need to do some healing. I need to do maybe some research. I need to do some studying. I need to start my LLC. I need to get licensed for this and that and the third. I need to make sure I have insurance for my business, or I need to get marketing material. I need to get the money to even do this or do that. Do I need to take out a loan? Maybe I should raise some money on one of the fundraiser websites or something to that effect, right? I need to open up social media accounts for my business. I need to get whatever, I need to sign up at this school and get the money to, if I need books or something if I'm taking online courses, then I need to make sure that I have what I need to do to take online. I need to, I want to be prepared for the perfect mate. So I need to make sure that I'm right, that I'm healed, and that I'm relieved of all baggages and thoughts about past relationships that I was in, because I want to be prepared and healed and ready and open to receive this new mate into my life, right? I don't want to carry the baggage or the hurt or anything from past relationships into what could possibly be a new relationship, because your mate might just, your life partner might just be right around the corner, but the universe is saying you're not ready yet because you're still holding on to old hurt wounds. You're still reopening up wounds, or whatever the case may be. Mentally, you're not there yet. Spiritually, you're not there yet. Emotionally, you might not be there yet. So even if it's not about love, it's weight loss, you need to mentally and emotionally be there, and everything will come in alignment. You have to make the decision to maybe step out of a comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zones. It is the most rewarding thing to do, to step out of your comfort zones, because that opens up so many opportunities for you. You stepped out of your comfort zone, so now you're prepared for anything, for any doors to open up for you, for those opportunities, right? So that's just it, be prepared. be prepared for anything. We can't always plan everything out. Of course, things happen along the way. Unexpected things happen, but you can be as prepared as possible. Man, let me tell you, the pandemic happened, but I tell you what, I bet you'll be better prepared now in case this happens maybe another decade later. You'll be a little bit more prepared. You never know what can occur, what could happen, but I bet you'll be a little bit more prepared, right? A lot of entrepreneurs came out of this pandemic. I was one of them. And I'm doing damn good, I might say. I'm doing really good. You know, I enjoy the insurance industry. Never thought I would be doing something like this, but I actually enjoy what I do. I got myself prepared for this opportunity. I made the decision in my mind. I prepared myself by making the decision in my mind to step out of comfort zones, to be open to different opportunities. I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit within me, but I tried everything here and there. Nothing worked. Sometimes it did. But I prepared myself for this opportunity. And now look, I'm doing really well. I'm growing really fast in a pandemic. Well, we probably somewhat, hopefully we'll be towards the end of it soon, but I'm not complaining. I'm doing good. So I hope this message is received. I hope you receive it, save it, share it, like, comment, share it with someone that needs that motivation, that needs that extra push. I will be posting more videos probably like this in the upcoming weeks. Like I said, if you are interested in possibly taking this opportunity and you would like to maybe try something new, hit me up. 1-800-365-4299. You can email me directly at c.scott@scottfinancialcare.com. All right, thank you.